Or Zentan people.
Right.
So they are moving towards you, and they're like, "We're going to need you to come with us."
Persuasion check.
What are you trying to persuade them of?
Not to attack us.
How do you do that?
Well,
they're just trying to arrest you currently.
I'm trying to figure out why
I'll help you because you're
Zentham
Jewish to D&D.
I still have that Zentham sigil, right?
You're going to reach into your disguise and pull it out.
Is it just my face or
It's your whole body.
Ooh.
I forget where this guy is.
Yeah, you guys are all disguised. So if in order to persuade them, you'd still have to come up with like a reasonable, so saying like you could try and convince them you're Zentham operatives, but you have to.
But what I know, like,
do that.
but being Zentham, I would know like certain things that only they would know, like code words or whatnot.
Because you were a higher up, yeah.
All right, so I'm just gonna like
in the pot.
You can just say something stupid. And I'll just...
I'm just gonna say like the chicken fucks cats.
And he kind of takes a second. You can see he's pausing with the manacles, and they're all kind of shifting
Really
around.
fiercely.
Who are you, friend? And then you do roll a persuasion check, or just no persuasion because you're not deceiving them. No, really. Who are you?
You need to take off the disguise.
You can't take it off either. He put it on you, and he has to end it.
I am just like you. I'm a Zentham looking for...
Well, how about this? Why don't you and your friends come back with us to home base?
We have our own mission from Azon.
Yeah, but I haven't been told of anything happening
I'm
here.
sure you didn't talk to Azon. I did.
All right, buddy. So here's what I'm going to need. I'm going to need a name, and I'm going to need to see your Zentham sigil. And they kind of begin flaring, going around you guys.
I kind of shoot my eyes towards you, and you there's about to be a throwdown.
All right, here's what we do.
And then I kind of pull out the sigil.
All right, so you reach into your incorporeal, the disguise, and they kind of notice that, and you show in a name.
Peter Gabriel.
You might heard of that.
Peter
Gabriel. All right, hands up, turn around, put them behind your back.
Who are you to arrest me?
All right, and he kind of begins striding forward. He's attempting to grab your arm.
All right, I'm gonna swing
With just your fists.
with my.
You grab it and you start swinging with it. You're going to attack him?
Yeah.
All right, so here's what I'm going to do. Each of you tell me what you want to do.
As he's approaching me with his manacles,
Do you have
I'm just kind of act like I'm putting my hand behind my back, grabbing out my baton and swinging.
Where's the thing that I left here last time? It was like a grid, because I'm just going to put it on top of that.
It's over there underneath that stuff.
Is there dry erase markers over there?
Yes, there's that too somewhere.
I got both of them.
That one right there.
It's like an adventure grid is what it's called.
Grid.
It's just a map template.
No, that's not
It's
it.
over there though.
All right, so it's on the very bottom there. It's right there. And then, are there dry
There
erase
was
markers?
one right there in front of the books.
Dry erase markers?
Yeah.
I might have them.
So
I rolled to persuade the guy.
Persuade the guy, but what?
Don't hurt us.
No, I was trying to persuade him to say we're here to either recruit what's his face down there or kill him because we need his access to all the dinosaurs and his dogs. It'd be better if he worked it for us as opposed to us doing it, but it's not gonna work.
Sorry.
We're already in combat phase.
You have magical means, man. You should use them.
I don't have any actual non-aggressive ones.
Now's the time for aggression because it's about to happen.
Well, I can only use
Oh.
2 spells once per fight. So other than that,
Well, you can regain your spell slots during a short rest. You
I
have
know.
your spells.
I can only cast 2 spells. Though, so I'm telling you.
Yeah, I don't have any of my dry erase markers.
that's what it was.
Oh well. All right. So here, we'll just do this in the theater
Here it is.
combined, everybody.
That's fine.
Oh, there is one. Oh, cool.
Screw that noise. We're doing the
All
hard
right. Well, I'm gonna get all your minis out. I didn't expect y'all to fight anybody. Theater of the mind it is. All right. So, what are each of you going to do? I'll give you a second to be like, okay, we're all gonna just start fighting.
I'm reaching behind my back like I'm just like, okay.
And you're just gonna swing at his face.
And then I just swing at his face.
Okay.
I have my longbow out and I'm getting ready to shoot him with an arrow.
How many of them are?
There's
The
4.
one that he's hitting.
All right. Whole person it is on the dude he's hitting.
Not dude I'm hitting. It's some other dude.
You're gonna get extra damage on him if I hold him.
Okay. So, what's your spell save? Did you write it down? Yeah, you did.
Yes, I did.
14.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think it's wisdom. Yeah, you did. All right. So as you do that, you kind of reach forward and like you begin muttering the incantations. It attempts to freeze him, and he just kind of shrugs it off. You swing forward and hit the guy. You attempt to hit the guy, so go ahead and roll the attack. And you try and shoot. Which one are you shooting? There's 4. Just imagine them like he's swinging at one. Here, I'll put some dice up here. Here, and he's swinging at that one.
That's the one I'm going to shoot my arrow at.
Okay, cool. All right, so you're shooting at the same one that he's
Yeah.
attempting to
Are you gonna
attack.
give me the chance to unarm or hit with the fist too?
Yeah, I mean, you get your regular turn.
Okay.
Because you could assume, like, they were kind of surprised
So
that you're trying to defend them.
18.
Yeah, that hits.
Alright, and then I'm gonna use a key point to do flurry of blows.
All right.
First. Oh, he's swinging first.
Yeah.
So, then I roll a 20.
Nice.
Alright, so
Please
then
kill
I'm gonna
him.
move. So I get the with the open hand, with that one open hand, I can stun, knock back, or prone. So I want to stun him.
Okay.
Alright, with the open, so then with the flurry of blows, I'll move to this guy.
Okay.
So I hit, stunned,
Okay.
and then move to him with the additional 2
Okay.
unarmed.
Sure.
A 6 and a 15 plus a 4, so 19.
Okay, so the 19 hits.
And can I use another key point to stun? When
I think so. I think you can use whatever. You can
So
unload
then I'll
it.
use another key point to stun him.
And then what's the save on stunning? Is there a save?
I think it was Constitution.
Well, I'm going to find better music anyways. Because relaxing music is...
I mean, you're beating them into sleep, so it's harps.
Pretty sure it was Constitution. Oh. Monster fight. Alright, martial arts. Starting. Wait, okay. Starting with your chosen tradition, you hit it with one granted by your flurry rolls, you can oppose one of the following. It must succeed at a dexterity saving throw or be knocked prone. It must make a strength saving throw, or it can't reaction until the end of turn. So it doesn't say any saving throw on the no reactions till the end of turn.
So, but it says dex save.
It's dex for knocking prone or strength for being pushed back 15 feet. But as far as the no reaction, it doesn't have any.
It just does it?
Yeah.
Okay. Really?
Yeah.
Let me read just to make sure. Because that's like crazy. I mean, I've heard that it's amazing. All right, wave the open hand technique.
Mom said, knock you out. I'm gonna knock you out.
Damn. Yeah. Okay.
All right. So the first guy.
So they're both stunned.
All right. So
Get
the first
you
guy's
some.
damage. So 3 plus.
Give me 2 seconds on damage. I'm making the encounter real quick.
So if you hit this guy, when you roll damage, you roll critical damage.
On the second hit, yeah. On my fist hit.
They're stunned, so all
Or the second, but I hit him with baton.
No, I'm saying that.
Oh, yeah.
He hitting.
Yeah. I think they get advantage, definitely, because they can't react.
Well, they're stunned. They can't react.
Yeah.
They can't do anything.
So we get advantage on them?
Yeah.
No, you roll critical damage. I
But
think.
if they hit.
No,
they
that's
get-
if
If you hit, if you hit,
If I hit, okay.
because
But I
I know
roll.
they get advantage, and then they get disadvantage.
Okay. So, yeah, if you could look it up while they're going, that would be helpful.
All right,
but
so-
for now, roll your damage.
All right,
Because
so
first
I'll
it was hit.
I hit
Hit
and then I was
stun.
stunned.
So
and then
what's your
all right,
first
so the
damage?
first one's 7.
Okay, 7 damage.
And the fist is 1 plus. So 5. So it's 12. 12 damage and he's stunned.
Alright, so 12
But I
total.
roll a 20 on that second. hit.
Yeah,
So
so
then
it's
I
double.
roll another.
No, it's just double.
Oh, double?
Yeah.
Alright, so then that would be 10. So 17?
17 total?
Yeah.
Alright.
And then he's done. And then I moved over to the next guy
Okay.
and I rolled 6 and it stunned him.
Okay, so 6 damage and you
Yeah.
stun him?
Yeah.
Okay.
A stunned creature is incapacitated. See the condition. An incapacitated creature not take actions or reactions.
That's it. Okay, cool.
So,
So that's it. They don't have disadvantage or anything like that. It's just no actions or reactions.
right. So when you roll damage on an incapacitated creature, it's critical damage, right?
No, because that would be something else. Because that's just incapacitated. Wouldn't it say that?
No, because it's like if you hold a person, they're incapacitated because they can't move or take actions.
All right, hold on.
There's damage. I think it's double damage.
I'm ready to shoot him.
Just go ahead and roll just to see what you hit.
Okay, I rolled a 1, so I'm gonna re-roll that one.
Okay.
Does she still get advantage though?
Yeah.
Well, and let's. I'm gonna look at incapacitated to make sure.
Damage, right? What is damage?
No, it's just can't take actions or reactions. That's it. So there's no advantage or anything.
But when you roll the damage on an incapacitated creature,
I think it would say that if it was on there, because all it says for that is helpless is the one you're thinking of, not incapacitated. Helpless creature. Helpless means that they're like unconscious at your feet.
well, that would be the same thing, right?
I don't think so, because he's standing there. He's just like stunned just means they're just standing there. They're not like dead.
Vulnerable.
What about a restrained person?
That's why I hate calling it.
The creature automatically fails strength and dex saving throws. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. Stunned.
Cool. Okay. Cool. So they do have advantage then, but it doesn't say anything about the damage, right?
No, that's about it. I just know that they got advantage.
Look up damage.
Look up advantage.
Well, advantage just means you roll twice and take the highest.
Oh, okay. That's new for me. I like that. I like that a lot, actually.
Oh, okay. It's a critical hit if you're within 5 feet of the caster. So melee hits are critical hits.
Okay.
Ranged hits are not. Okay. Now we've got it. All right. Good. Okay. What'd you roll? Because you did have advantage.
7 plus 8. 15.
All right. That hits. Go ahead.
Okay.
Roll damage. Slammed over.
9.
9 damage. All right. And okay, so now I need you guys to roll initiative.
Wait, did he not go?
He used whole person.
Oh, that's right. He failed. 7, 11.
14.
Okay.
11.
We got that.
10. Really not combat oriented.
Okay, so all right, as you guys finish that, and I recently learned surprise doesn't mean that you get a whole round to yourself. It just means that they do nothing for their first round. So these guys are kind of like taken by surprise, and they just kind of stand there like, what the fuck? And these guys are stunned. So that ends the stun. We're on to the next round, and we start at the top with Jasmine.
Alright.
And you're like over there. Here, you can put your finger on there. It's fine. We'll use dice just because I don't have any of these out.
I am going to.
You're right up. He's like, you're right here, Bishop? Or there?
Yeah, no, I'm right there with the blue dice.
Okay. And you were, pretty close, and we'll say that that's you. Cool with that? Alright.
I'm gonna shoot him again.
Alright, do it.
Do I get,
He's unstunned now.
I don't, oh, he's innocent, so I don't get advantage.
Just one.
Yeah.
17.
That hits?
I was trying to find that in the book here. I don't know where it's at. But if it's a
Well-
melee attack.
Yeah, it is critical. Yeah.
Okay.
12.
Alright, so as you do that, it kind of sinks into his chest, and he just falls over, dead.
I'm like, you still want this?
Intimidation check.
And then you get, alright, so, it's not their turn yet, so we'll go to Bishop.
You still want this? I get a chance to speak, right? It's free action.
Yeah, are you trying to convince them?
Yeah.
All right, so that's your act. Well, no. So if you're trying to convince them, that's your action. If you're just talking, you're just talking.
I'm just talking.
Okay. All right. Just some flavor.
Yeah.
So I don't want them to run away.
6 plus 4, so that's what?
10.
10, yeah, on the one in front of me.
That does not hit.
Okay. And then take a move.
So he kind of just like it hits him in the stomach, but he just absorbs it.
I see. So I'll move 50.
All right, so that provokes an attack of opportunity.
I thought that killed him.
You didn't hit him.
I thought he was dead.
I thought you, in order to not provoke,
I
But I have mobility, so it says I
I
can
killed the
disengage
leader.
as a
Oh,
free
okay.
action.
Alright. I thought he was.
you mean it's a bonus action?
Yeah, it's bonus action.
Oh, okay. So you're doing that. You got to say.
Sorry. All right, so
Okay.
as a bonus action, I'm going to disengage.
Okay.
Well, I would still get. Well, I guess I could have used my arm. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's everything for you.
Well, I get
Once you move, yeah. Where are you moving
15.
to?
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
So assume like there's these stalls all over here. This is where the repair, like there's like a dock here.
Yeah.
So this is water past
Okay.
here.
So I back
This
up
is where that's
I
going.
back up to the edge of the water, and it's
Okay.
like, bring it.
We finally made it to the water.
All right. Okay. So then we go on to crypto.
Oh, I feel like somebody needs some Eldritch Blast in their life. Oh, where am I? I'm here.
Yeah.
How many beans
Yeah.
do you get?
Just one. I'm not 5 yet.
I thought that was him. I was like, why isn't that guy provoking an attack of opportunity?
Ooh, friendly. This guy's over here. You know what?
Here.
There we go. Awesome.
Perfect.
So this.
If it was an Indian, it would have, right? It would have. Yeah.
So which one's like on his deathbed?
This.
Well, that was got hit. I got hit. Moved
So he's
over.
been hit. These two haven't been touched yet.
If that's the case, you've already killed one dude.
Yeah.
Put a roll in his heart.
I think I'm actually going to use my action to backpedal way back over here with Bishop.
Well, you can move over there and you can still do stuff if you want.
Oh,
So
okay.
you have 5 squares of movement. So 1, 2, 3. Three, 4. You still have 1 square of movement if they're off the edge of the water, though.
Are they any of those guys armed with like a bolt I can see, or a bolt, a crossbow?
None of them actually have weapons in their hand at the moment. They were all just moving towards you guys, trying to arrest you.
Oh, well, in that case, come to daddy, Eldritch Blast. Yeah.
Alright.
That's a 12.
That's enough. All right. So go ahead and roll 1d10.
Is that it?
Yep, you got it.
Sweet. 6.
All right. And you did that one?
Mhm.
Okay. Let's see.
There's orders of gray lax proof.
Oh yeah.
And it should be wrapping by this weekend.
Huh.
Yeah, I didn't know this color existed. I'm so
You
mad.
could have ran up to him and attacked.
That's fine.
I didn't know that.
me, you sons of bitches.
She's got a dagger or something, right?
No, you can shoot a bow.
You have disadvantage though.
Not if you're incapacitated.
Really? With a ranged weapon?
Yep.
Okay,
Ranged
cool.
attacks in close combat.
That's cool. All right.
Point blank.
Okay. So it is now their turn. All right. So they kind of all just see. He was just attacked by him, so he's like 1, 2, 3. Moves over there. Over there.
Oh my
Are they
God.
running away or something?
They're running towards
So horrible.
us.
Okay. So
That one
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This is where I die.
Can you swim? Or not?
okay. So this one's gonna take a swing at you. And it's got advantage.
Already done it. Yeah.
You have disadvantage on the attack roll if you're within 5 feet of a hostile.
All right.
Who isn't incapacitated.
22 to hit.
Yeah.
I'll just roll both and then we'll see because he gets to
That's
attack
cool.
twice.
What is
Another 22 to hit.
that?
All right, and it's
That's cool.
1d10 twice.
20.
Oh wait, that's the crossbow.
They're just punching us,
Oh,
right?
nope, sorry, 1d6. They pull out a mace and attack.
I thought they were unarmed.
Well, he pulls it out when they run towards you. Okay, so you take 11 damage. All right.
Clobbering.
2 minors and an angel.
Okay, so the one is swinging at you twice here. 22 to hit.
What? 22?
He said, "Yeah, hit him."
No, it hit the shit out of me.
And a 7.
And he's.
And 7 doesn't hit you, I'm guessing.
So how do you have a 22 AC? I have a 10 AC.
All right.
Yours is higher. 15.
8.
Tobon.
Oh, he only hit you once. All right, so you take 8 damage.
Yeah.
123. All right, and now the one's swinging at Bishop. It's advantage. 11 plus 2. 13?
16.
Okay.
Oh.
All right, that one just kind of swings at you, but you're pretty swift, and you just kind of dodge out of the way each time.
Monk gets unarmed.
All right, and then we're up to Jasmine.
Unarmored defense, right?
Yeah.
Con plus
I'm
something
going
else.
to step back.
Dexterity.
He's gonna swing at you.
If I step back,
Mhm.
okay, I'll do that then. But if I'm a disadvantage if I shoot my arrow at him.
Yes, you are, unless you use a melee weapon.
All right.
Stab his ass in the
You
knee.
shoot the ones.
I do
behind
have a short sword.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you could because it's only spells that provoke opportunity attacks. So, yeah, you can attack the ones behind you if you want, or you can use your weapon.
Or you can just run the fuck away.
You can,
Water like
you can
that.
disengage.
I can't because if I do, it's gonna have him.
You can disengage.
As an action, yeah, it's your whole action.
You have a bonus action too as a ranger, right?
Yeah, but she doesn't have anything she can do with it. She can hunter's mark.
Use your bonus actions to draw
Pick
a
up
short
my-
sword.
short sword, and I'm gonna stab him in the knee.
All right, go ahead and make an attack.
Stab him in the knee.
Fucking fetishes.
18 or 16. I'm sorry.
16, that hits.
Blows his knee out.
He's on the injury reserve list now.
Ooh.
10.
All right, cool. It you stab him and it goes through him and he's like, oh, but he's still standing. All right. Is that it for you? Okay, Bishop.
Alright, so I'm swinging the one in front. 6 plus 10, and then the unarmed 20.
Okay, so the 10 does not hit. The 20 definitely does.
Alright. And so I'll use 1 key point for the 2 additional unarmed. So do we roll those?
So flurry of blows.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and roll them and do it all together.
11, 15,
That hits.
15.
That hits.
Alright, so then the first one would be 2d8. Right?
2d8
For the 20.
crit.
For the
Oh well,
crit.
no, it's a d4 because yours is a d4. Yeah. For
Yeah,
your arm
for
strength.
the crit.
Yeah, but you just double the dice, whatever you roll.
So 4.
Yeah. Plus.
Well, it'd be 4 total. So, with a plus. So,
Because you get.
so it's 8. So it'd be 4 double. It was 2. So you double that would be 4, and then plus 4 again would be 8.
I think so.
Okay, so 8, 8, 5, and 5. So 18 to this one.
Okay.
And I'll use my bonus action to disengage.
What?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Well, no, because the unarmed strike is your bonus action.
Even if it's the
That's what flurry of blows is. You use your bonus action to do that.
okay.
Because you
What-
swing.
Well, they were talking about like in the book, like I could disengage, hit one, then disengage, hit another one.
Maybe if you use key points, maybe?
That's what I use. Like I use.
I think you can use key points to disengage, can't you?
This the mobility set. It.
All right.
Oh.
Let's just. This is the thing. So we're all kind of shitty at combat. And I'm cool with it. As long as everybody else is cool with the fact that we're gonna have to look it up.
Yeah.
All right. So flurry of blows. I'm gonna look that up. You guys can look up whatever part you want.
I'll look up mobility.
Monk. Same, discard. Where's the monk? Martial arts.
Yeah. Okay. So it uses your bonus action to use flurry of blows because it says immediately after you take the attack action.
Okay.
You can spend 1 key point to make 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action. So I think what they're saying is once you get 5th level, you get 2 attacks. So they're going attack, stack.
Step of the wind. You can spend 1 key point to take the disengage or dash action.
I think
as a
that's what
bonus
it
action
is.
on that turn. And you're
And look at mobility to make sure that we're doing it right.
But it takes your bonus action. But you're immediately after you attack on your turn, you spend one key point to make 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action.
Yeah.
So you did the
Mobile.
So.
When you use your dash action, when you make a melee attack against a creature, you don't provoke opportunity attacks from that creature for the rest of the turn, whether you hit or not.
Oh, okay. So it's not anything that you have to use your bonus action for.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you can run around then. Yeah, because you've used your bonus action
So
and your attack action.
I'm gonna run up here in a hurry.
Okay. Cool.
You took the mobile feat?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Well, now we know what the mobile foot does. All right. So, yeah, you leave that dude in the dust. Okay. So that brings us to crypto.
But you saw me just hit the crap out of that one.
Excuse me while I darkness myself.
You're gonna cast darkness.
On myself.
Okay. Cool. What is it? Darkness is a. It's a. How big is the?
60?
That I can look up easily.
It's a big area.
Everything's dark.
10 feet?
15-foot radius. So yeah, it's huge. That's all right. So if you do that centered on yourself, it would be. I think it starts on you, so it would be 1, 2, 3, and then it would be. And it's a cube or a circle. Well, it's a radius, so it would be. I guess I could just draw a circle, and then that way. We'll say like pretty much that much. Wait, I know that I'm off.
So out to the ocean.
Yeah,
You
well,
can't see the cliff now.
That's fine. No,
It's mostly a circle.
Actually, yes, I can. I have double sight. I can see fine.
Yeah, you can see in the
It's
darkness.
these schmucks that I'm ducking.
Okay, so magical darkness just goes all around you. I'm guessing if they can't see him, they can't make opportunity attacks against him.
Nope. And
Okay.
no.
And this is water.
You're a gnome?
Yeah, he's a gnome. Alright,
Not
so.
just any gnome, but a rock gnome.
You
Yeah.
always play characters that my characters have no interest in.
Good. I don't want your word on Nicholas either.
No. Alright, so so what are you doing? Where are you going?
If I keep these dudes here,
Swan dive.
then
Well, they don't know where you are, so.
well, I know, but at the same time, because I can see them, if I'm like staying near them to keep them engulfed in the darkness, then it's letting them 2v1 at the time.
So it's centered on him, so wherever he moves, it's...
Yep, it stays on me, and it's a concentration, so it lasts a minute.
10 rounds.
Alright, so you're staying still?
What ratio?
Well, no,
Tiefling.
I move
What ratio are you?
just a little bit out
Out
of the way to keep them in the
Still in the
darkness.
dark. Okay.
Half of, I think.
Yeah.
And I'm making sure that I'm doing this right and they don't get opportunity and all that happens. This is like, in combat, you just have to know, like, everything.
Yeah.
You can't just, like, because I know, like, how to, make you guys do checks and stuff like that when it comes to, like, okay, well, does it provoke an opportunity check? I don't know.
That's fine.
Alright.
Okay, what you can't see.
It's a learning experience for us.
Okay, a blinded creature, so they're blind. A blinded creature can't see and automatically fails any ability check that requires sight. Attack rolls against that creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage.
Let's go, Eldritch Blast.
So I guess the general idea would be like as you leave, he does. Well, no, you're still within range of him, so he doesn't get an opportunity attack. Oh, the other guy gets one. So he kind of feels you moving within the darkness, but he gets disadvantage. He rolled a 1, so he just like off the side, and you hear like a, ah from like, somewhere within the darkness. You sense that
I don't sense anything.
somebody was damaged.
Oh, they do.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean they swung at you.
Well, no,
You
I-
heard one of them go, "Ow!"
I can see them just fine, but
Oh yeah,
I'm
you
laughing
can.
at
So
them.
he hit himself in the leg because he just completely biffed it. All right, so
They're out there like, what the hell's going on in there?
all right, takes 2 damage. All right, so there we go. We are on to them. All right, so they just all of a sudden are engulfed in darkness in all directions as far as they can tell, and it's like inky black. So one of them, you know what? Actually, I'm going to do this.
All right.
Okay, okay.
That sounded like a big
That
die.
one's not.
Oh yeah, they're steel.
Metal dice. right, so this one, like, and you can see this happening, moves forward and, like, he's, like, looking for you, and as he does, you just... Splash! All right, and you know, that, so as far as you know, that's all you hear. All right, and this one, though, he kind of senses where you are, and he takes a swing at you. You rolled another fucking one. So, just... And this time, like, you hear, like, ching, and, like, part of his sword just skitters off into the distance. Or his mace, I mean. So, like, it, like, crack the head.
And I laugh at him. I'm just like, dude, you suck.
Alright, Jasmine.
Alright.
I love how like more friendly these rolls are for NPCs. Like, they can't restrain me, but they bring out the manacles and I'm done for. They put them in the darkness and they rolls ones.
10.
10, that doesn't hit. Now, you doing anything else? I guess you have some spells, don't you?
Yeah, but I forgot about them. I mean, I do.
Can you use your bonus action to distract them?
in your bag of holding.
No, you could use your... So, I mean, you've already attacked at this point.
Yeah.
But you can take the help action, which gives advantage to somebody. Like, you can give advantage to
Okay.
them.
Do that.
Really, at this level, though, you can't do much with your bonus action. Bonus action, you have to have specific stuff that deals with it. All right, so... you good? You done?
I'm good.
All right, we're back to Bishop.
Alright, so I'll swing at this guy in front of me. 9, so 13,
Okay, that hits.
The whole batch.
and then 19.
And 19?
Yeah.
That hits.
Alright, so then I'll do flurry of blows.
How many key points do you have left?
Had that charm, so I had 6 total. So this
You've
is
used
my
4.
third one.
Well, because you did 2 key points in one
Yeah,
turn.
so 4.
Well, no, you did 3 in one turn. You did stun,
One
flurry of blows,
that
stun, flurry of blows,
Okay,
flurry of blows.
2 left.
You've used 5.
So 1 left.
I think it's this one you're using.
Yeah, so then I can disengage and then do the 2 punches. 2 unarmed, right?
Yeah, but and that's your
And
last
that's
key
it.
points. Yeah. Okay.
Alright, so 12
That hits.
and 18.
That hits.
Alright, so the first one was a 6. So 5,
Oh.
Help out check.
11 total, 17.
That's enough. Alright, so you just kind of like, boom, 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 and you can see like something inside just cracks and breaks, and he just kind of falls to the ground, dead. Alright, so, and all you can see is there is a cloud of darkness. You're familiar with this. This happened the last time you guys fought. You're not sure what makes it happen. But something happens, darkness appears.
Every time Crypto's in danger.
Just take...
I'll stay where I'm at.
Okay.
Alright, so they're safe over there. It's just me and this dude dancing.
Alright, and yeah, so it's your turn.
Alright, I go ahead and just hit him with an Eldritch Blast and...
No, so if you attack, if you use a spell in melee,
doesn't it?
no, it does not, but he gets an attack of opportunity.
He can't see me! He
Still
fails!
gets it. He doesn't fail. He has disadvantage. He hears you muttering, and so he just swings in that direction.
Does she
I
have
gotta say words.
Is it Warcaster?
Yeah, I think we're that. And it gives you like advantage on concentration checks and other stuff.
Okay, so instead of that, I drop my darkness, which
Okay.
shouldn't eat up my action, and I run.
Alright, so he attacks you as you run past.
That's fine.
Do you want to drop the darkness after you leave it? That way he doesn't get...
Yeah, I
Okay.
want to.
Yeah, it's
Why drop it? Oh, so he can see.
So they can see him.
Alright, so he does hit you.
Oh.
Oh, you know what? He broke his mace.
Yep, it's get it away.
Yeah, so, and he hasn't taken out another weapon yet. He didn't do shit. He swings at you with his fist as he gets past, so he does still hit you.
He has to like crouch and get me. I'm like,
1 plus his
For 2
strength.
damage.
hey, you know what? I'm a gnome and that hurts. Okay? I'm at 15, 14, 13 health now.
On a side note, it doesn't take key points for me to use open hand technique, just the flurry of blows.
Oh, so you still have
I got
2
3
key left.
Okay.
Because you only used 2 stuns.
Alright, so 3.
Then I shout out, kill this motherfucker.
Alright, so darkness drops. That guy's like, whoop, whoop. Alright, and then he kind of like, he's now it's his turn. He sees his buddy in the water. He sees all of you guys over there and his dead allies outside of the darkness. Help! Help! And he just kind of books it this way.
Oh gosh.
Gotta kill him. Attack of opportunity. Get him.
Into the water.
Hold on.
He's in the water.
It's no, he went around remember, I described it as this is where the boat dock where they're making the things are. So there's like a bridge that goes under.
But our disguises are still up.
Yeah. Doesn't know what you look like.
Let's get out of here.
He knows what you guys look like. Kill him.
He's within range of you. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shoot his ass down. Do what your husband did to the last brother.
16.
We got a runner.
That hits. You gonna use your quiver?
Oh, yeah.
Fucking double tap him.
What's that do?
It gives you another 2 attacks.
This motherfucker.
Swift quiver.
Is it a part of the family to just shoot people in the back when they're running away?
Welcome to the family, son.
Listen, it says Resident Evil 7 memes too, so.
11.
That hits.
No, that's damage. That's
Oh, 11 damage. Okay.
on the first attack.
All right. Keep.
Okay.
Okay.
2 more attacks.
2 more. Alright, hold on. Shoot him again.
No, you rolled the wrong dice.
Played like every
D8.
possible
Roll your D20.
outcome in the demo. Never
Oh,
touched
okay.
it
Let
again.
20.
That hits.
We really got to invest in pinning shot.
6.
6 damage.
Yes.
Okay. All right. And one more.
15.
15.
That hits.
9.
No, he had exactly 9 health left. I'm not even joking. Yeah, 9 health. There you go. All right. So as he's running away, you just like quickly like, and they all just, and he just falls over.
Into
Like,
the water maybe?
And you sensed that Morthos would be so proud of you.
and you guys can hear stuff in the distance. You can hear somebody coming from the jewel stalls, and some people coming from the place where they were building the boat docks, where he just was running towards.
Group high five. Let's get out of here. I'm a team.
Oh, fuck.
One guy's in the water. So. Okay, so you guys were right around here.
Okay.
So where are you going? This way?
Yeah.
To the docks.
Okay, so that took a long time. So we'll say for now, we will move on, and you guys take a break from that, and we'll go to whiskey. And then we'll probably be it. It's 10:30. So whiskey, what are you doing?
So I'm gonna see that they're not like on the roofs.
So you kind of go that way, and you see the same thing you saw before. You see Ifan on top of his T-Rex, just like, rah, rah, rah. Just like he's just like, break the gates. This is bullshit. Like, yeah, and there's like big Triceratops like ramming the gates, and like it's just going down. And you're like, there's no friggin' way they would have gone this way.
Yeah.
All right, and so you head back in the other direction.
All right.
Okay, so you head back that way. You think they were probably headed towards the lighthouse. That's what they had talked about.
Yeah.
Unless you so actually, I'll give you a choice at this point. Without metagaming, do you go back to do you climb the rope and go back, or do you try to go towards the docks?
Towards the docks.
Okay. All right. So
In hopes of them catching up with me soon.
okay. So you head towards that way, and you guys aren't really known figures, but you're still going to need to make stealth checks. Just have a low DC. So you're trying to basically not get questioned by people, because you're not really like, I don't know, even if you do get questioned. That's the thing. Do you care if you get questioned?
No.
Okay. So as you kind of do that, you get stopped a few times on the way. Just what are you doing? What's going on? What's your business? And you guys manage to just be like, we're just visiting the city. Like, well, I don't know. Like, they don't know. Nobody's looking for you, so they kind of let you go. And you pass this. You see the jewel thing, and then you come to this large, there's a large amount of Zentan guards in this circle around this area, and you can see that something has happened there.
I'm going to ask Mix to stand down, kind of. and then walk up to someone and ask what happened.
Go down, leans up against the wall. Alright, so you head up towards the guard, and like all Zentum guards, he has a cock and the axe.
Wait, is this the enemies?
Oh yeah.
Oh. Hold on.
That facial reaction.
I'm gonna. Alright. So if you don't mind, I'm gonna back
That's
off
fine.
that.
Yep,
and,
go for it.
But not being stealthy. Like I'm just continuing like we were, walking through the city.
Okay, so you attempt to find a way around this. So you kind of start heading in a different direction because you know that you know they're kind of blocking off this whole intersection here. So you start kind of heading this way. So you backtrack a little bit and head this way, and you kind of make your way towards where you know the lighthouse is. And as you go a little bit further along, you spot the same disguised people that you had seen before. A little bit ahead of you.
Zentham equals bad.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this is where you all ran off to.
He comes up behind you guys and kind of scares you a little bit. You're jumpy.
It doesn't scare me. I took alert. Good way to get hit.
You wouldn't hit later, would you?
I hate anything.
Hammer of justice is your name. Wait a minute. Oh no. I just kind of look away.
Wow.
Oh.
Like painfully obviously.
Where's Morthos and that weakling Taban at?
I thought you were all behind me, but I suppose not.
Funny how you ended up behind us.
So you abandoned our original quest earlier, I suppose.
I didn't. I went where I said I was going to go to begin with. As we're still talking and moving.
And you guys are moving in that direction.
Speaking of that original quest, where's the person you set out so wholeheartedly to save?
I think she may be gone.
You think?
Her house was completely
Did you
burned.
look for her?
Of course.
What'd you find?
You saw signs of the struggle.
Yeah. I saw flames burning her home.
You saw, like, did you not put them out?
What would be the point?
I mean, maybe she's still in there. You couldn't hear her over the roar of the fire and the acrid smoke. You could, I don't know. It seems like
You searched pretty well.
Minsk is capable of all kinds of things, but I don't think putting out an entire fire is on his list of skills.
Blue did not see anything.
I look at that rat. Oh, he's got a.
He bows up.
You have your evil
No, hang on a second. I'm gonna use my my boom there for my great old one to talk to that thing. Probe it really.
It's only for dinosaurs.
I can't protect you if you run away.
You try to use it, and oddly, it doesn't work. Alright, so.
That's a good thing. I need to know that. Anyways, as we're all still moving forward, right, great, supposed to defend us, fantastic. We really could have, you know what, never mind. So there's a bunch of dead guys, if you haven't noticed, probably sure by now, Zentham are corralling the corpses.
They are.
Okay, good, awesome. That means they're over there and we're over here.
You were sloppy.
Yeah, obviously. None of us are
We
trained
whooped some
killers.
ass while you failed at putting out a fire. Anyways, we have business over here. Are you accompanying us, or are you going to go figure out where Morthos is at? Because last I saw you was walking off in the sunset with Morthos and Taban. Taban's probably dead.
You're smoking.
His ears are tingling.
Well, at the very least, I presume y'all came to an agreement before you split up with him, being Morthos. I think we meet here or something. Can we expect him to be here? We're gonna have to go look for him. Anything?
I assumed he'd be with you.
Great, more assumptions. Okay, well, let's just hurry up and go because.
We came out of the house and everyone was gone.
Great, awesome. I don't have time. We gotta save somebody before he dies a horrible death and is our last ticket out.
Can your gerbil swim?
Can you swim with that big sword?
I can swim.
Good.
Then let's go.
We're swimming.
You can sort of swim?
No.
I was like, really? At the mouth of the bay? Okay. All right, okay, so you're going to try and get to the lighthouse.
Yes.
Okay, so you guys kind of arrive at the lighthouse, and you can see that it is under guard.
Oh, here or here?
You are currently right here at this house leading up to the lighthouse.
By Zentham operatives?
Yep.
How many?
Dos.
2. Can I do a perception check to see if I see any more?
Yeah, go for it.
17.
You can see like there's some like just in like because they guard the walls of the city, so there's like some kind of doing patrols around and things like that. You don't notice any, but you do kind of as you get a little bit closer with that high of a perception check, you can hear noises from within the building. So there's people within the building. You don't know if there's Zenton or not.
I got to exchanging bacon the rest of the week, so we should probably go ahead and
So, do we take them or do we find a different means? We outnumber them as far as I can tell.
How good are you with that bow?
Excellent.
Okay, I highly suggest you go right, I look at you, you go left, and you try to see if you can't pick both of them off at the same time.
Wait a moment.
I'm in kill mode right now.
There's no need for all.
We don't know what is in the building. I came here to protect you, not to die.
Well, then protect us from not dying.
Whiskey, what do you think?
I've got this covered. She reaches into her. She pulls out a pan flute, and she starts to play.
Okay. What are you casting?
Sleep.
On the guards? Okay. Alright, sleep is you roll. I'm gonna just look up the spell. It's like you roll like X amount of d6s. Hold on a second.
That's a roll of save, right?
No, well, I can't remember. I'm gonna look it up. That's why. Sleep.
I imagine if they were in combat, they'd have to.
It's about their It's about their HP.
That's what I meant. Yeah, you roll just d6s, and I don't think they do have a save. I think it's their HP.
You affect so many HP.
Yeah.
Here is sleep. I have it. The spell sends creatures into a magical slumber. Roll 5d8. The total is how many hit points of creatures the spell affects. Creatures within 20 feet of a point you choose within range are affected in ascending order. Yeah, that's it. No save.
26 HP.
Okay. One of them immediately falls asleep next to the other one. And the one's like, what the fuck? And he begins trying to rouse him.
Oh, he does?
Mm-hmm.
Better shoot him in the head.
Because how many times did you do that quiver that she just did? So,
She has to take a short rest, I think.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Can I play again before he rouses him? Oh, sorry.
No, you can play it again. There's no. Yeah, you can.
Before he rouses him?
Go for it.
Spam it.
You just continue playing, basically.
Yeah.
I mean, out there, like, dancing, like, just a little.
That's 20 more, and I don't know if I rolled 4 or 5 times. But
Okay, so the other one slips over on top of the other one there.
But the other one wakes up and he tries to wake up the first guy
There.
and play again.
Asleep.
They're asleep currently.
How far off is the edge of the water to where they're at?
Okay, so I mean, like the building is here, so they're literally standing at this like stairwell right here. So the water is, I don't know, it's pretty far away. It's like maybe like 40 feet.
Not something the barbarian could really quick pick them up like a
And hurl them into the lake.
into the ocean. Really quick.
He could try to. All right, so do you guys want to send him to do that?
Come on, barbarian.
He's always going to look at wisdom. Should I do it?
how long do they stay asleep?
It's 1 minute.
Oh.
Better throw him in the lake.
Yeah. Throw him over.
All right, so
Straight check. He is a barbarian.
he's gonna roll a stealth check. See if he can. All right, so he kind of moves forward and he's like, "I will do this," and just and reaches over and like grabs them over the stairwell, one in each arm, and just chucks them as hard as he can, and they just and they fall into the water. But as you do that, you can hear somebody within just, "What was that?" And
So I hear anyone answer that. Like,
what was that?
Yeah.
No, but that was coming from inside the building. Yeah. And so as that happens, 6 other Zenton come out of that building.
What's going on?
Trying to tie loose ends that make more shoestrings, Chad.
And you guys I'm guessing, you guys all need to roll stealth checks, actually.
Okay.
That's good.
That's
And we sacrificed the barbarian.
16
That's
plus.
fine.
That was a 16, wasn't it?
Yeah, this is,
Plus
9.
Yeah.
6. 22. So you're right, plus 16.
It's $16. I gotta take screenshots of these things.
So Warren immediately, as he comes out, looks over the edge and sees Minsk kind of standing there, and just like kind of looks over, and he doesn't see any guards around, but he sees Minsk standing right next to the stairwell. He's like, "You, what are you doing here?" He's like, I.
They said they saw someone by the name of Bishop running that way.
Persuasion check.
Oh.
That's
Disadvantage. Oh, you rolled shit anyways.
Usually no reason. Yeah, 18.
I want to roll for that. I'm a perception master.
I have perception.
Deception.
Persuasion.
Persuasion. So, how about
Everybody roll.
Everybody roll.
just because I don't want you guys to die and I love you. We'll assume that you guys were helping him, and you can roll one more time.
Can I take that 18?
No, you have to roll again.
A 13 plus 13.
So they just are like, all of you come with us, and they begin walking towards you guys,
Where are we going?
pulling manacles out. You're coming inside. If you saw Bishop, we need to question you.
Just do it this time.
You guys saw Bishop. I was trying to find a place to pee.
All right. So do you guys willingly give up, or do you try and run, or what do you try to do?
Well, let's go in with them because that'll be your way in.
There's no reason to shackle me. I'll walk in. That's fine.
All right, come with us. And okay, so do all of you willingly go in?
Yeah, we're all willingly going in.
Minsk is looking at you.
I'm nodding.
Okay, so you guys all go inside the room, and you can see 6 more Zentim within the room, just kind of sitting and waiting.
Now,
Just 12 total. Yeah. All right, and we will stop there.